My name's Forte Carter, and I want to thank you for joining me and allowing me to share my business with you. Welcome to Forte Carter Incorporated, the only place you should be stopping and shopping. Try that later, it is a tongue twister. Anyway, we offer you first-class service. Why? Because you deserve it. I'll start out telling you a little bit about our music department, our entertainment department. We offer all genres of music, R&B, disco, top 40, tribute bands, jazz. We offer contemporary jazz as well as straight-ahead jazz, swing bands. We offer from anywhere from a duo to 7 pieces. We also have with our tribute show, we have different acts such as the Four Tops, the Supremes, Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. We have Earth, Wind and Fire. My goodness, I could go on. Earth, Wind and Fire. We have Elvis Presley. We have the King. And we have a lot more groups. If you check out the website, you'll be able to take a look and see actually some footage as well. So we want to take you through and let you know exactly what we do, how we do it, and why we do it. So stay tuned and enjoy. Thank you so much. Not only provide you with entertainment, we are also a full-service travel center with a call center with wonderful, wonderful client care representatives. We're very competitive when it comes to price. As a matter of fact, price is the easiest part of our job and my job. We want to make your price what you want it to be. I'm very confident that we can offer you the best price. If we can't, we'll match that price or we'll beat that price. I don't even want to mention some of the online search engines or online travel agencies that we've come to in this century. You know, we're booking online a lot, and a lot of the travel agents and agencies have kind of gone to the wayside because of that. But please remember that service is what counts. There's a lot of times that you'll book trips, but let me tell you something. If you're stuck at the airport, if you miss your flight, if it, for the last minute, whatever reasons, you can't make the trip, try calling those agents online, those online booking agents. And I can't mention the names, but you know those names very well, but I won't mention those. But I'm just saying that to say, why choose us? For that reason. I have a couple of little stories that I'll tell you about with some of my choice clients that ran into some situations, and even some of my clients that booked with me, but their friends decided to book online, and when they got to the airport, they called me, but I didn't have any of their booking information, and I couldn't override anything because I didn't make their booking. So therefore, they were stuck like a truck. We'll be right back. Thank you. As I was mentioning to you before about how it's a little dangerous sometimes to book online with some of these travel services, regarding that, we offer 24 hours emergency services, 24/7. If you get in a pinch, if something happens, you give us a call. We're there for you. So that's why I'm saying why choose us. These are all the reasons why. I'll just share a few stories with you. I don't want to bore you, but I do want you to know and understand how my company operates and why the client care is impeccable, and you should really take a look into traveling with us, booking with us, so on and so forth. One of my clients, a married couple, were traveling, and I had booked them a very expensive cruise, and it was a Saturday morning. I'll never forget. I was getting ready. My boyfriend and I were going to go somewhere that Saturday because the weekends are really the only time that we have together. And the phone rang, and lo and behold, it was my couple, stuck at the airport. When they got to the airport, their flight was canceled. Yes, canceled. Can you imagine? Wipe out on the big screen, canceled, with no other information on what desk you could go to, what terminal, what gate you should go to. Now, take into consideration, they're going on a cruise. So you have to make one flight, connect another flight, And you have to get to that cruise because the ship is not going to what? It's not going to wait for me. It's not going to wait for you. It's only going to wait if the trumpets are sounding. So, saying that, I was on the phone with them for 2.5 hours. It's okay though, because I booked them the trip and I'm responsible. So what happened was, I got them on another flight to Alaska, just in the nick of time, just in enough time. And they made the taxi run, they got to the port, and that experience was pretty scary because I even gave them a choice at that time. I couldn't make any promises. I says, once you get to Alaska, there may be a problem. You may or may not make the ship because there's one tunnel leading to the port, which has someone directing traffic, and they let this side go, they stop traffic, and then they let the other side come through. So, they 24 hours emergency service that we offer. Then there was the second time. I'll only give you one more example here. I was out on another Saturday morning because the weekends, I'm open for the weekends also, but sometimes I do take a little time for myself. I was walking my dog, we were having a great walk, and my cell phone rang, and my cell phone said Carnival Cruise Lines. And I'm like, what in the world's going on? I just assumed it was about a booking or something was going on with the booking. Well, from the cruise, as they were selling in Mexico, why were they calling me, of all people? Well, what happened was, my client was a cancer patient, and I promised her that in her stateroom, I would have water, extra water for her, because she had to take a lot of medication, so she needed to have the water on hand. Now, if you've ever sailed on any cruise ship, you know that beverages, including water, are not covered in your price. So I made arrangements, got it approved, went through everything that I could to get this approved so that she could have water in her stateroom. Well, somebody didn't listen and somebody didn't write it down and it wasn't in the computer. To make a long story short, they called me to confirm that my client was supposed to have this water because she kind of made a scene with the department on the ship, the client care department on the ship. And I just cleared it and the issue was no longer an issue. But if I wouldn't have made myself available, then she may not have had her water. She would have came back. She would have gave me a bad review. She would have told her friends. It only takes one bad apple to spoil the whole bunch. But that one bad review, that will be really bad for you. That'll scorn you. So I'm just saying all this to say, this is why you should choose my company. Now, the other arm of our company, Destination Weddings. I'm a destination wedding specialist. I book brides, grooms, their guests, and their friends, family, to go abroad, to be married internationally at the region of their choice. And sometimes they come to me without any knowledge and ask me to put together their trip, their packages and all. And that's what I do. I'm a specialist at that. And normally my brides and grooms come to me a year in advance because it takes a while to put everything together and to plan everything and not rushed and pushed. I don't like to pressure anyone. That's not the type of business that I run. I will not pressure you, but I will need the time to work with you. And once we start working together, and once you book with me, that's really when we start our relationship, is when you book. A lot of people, you'll book with them and you'll never hear from them again, but that's when my relationship starts with my clients. Just to give you a quick run from A to Z, the bride comes to me. I find out what her needs are. I'm 100% present with her because this is her big day. It's only one big day that you're going to get when you're a bride. I listen to them, and if they have in mind where they'd like to go, that's beautiful. That's fine. I work within the realm of where they want to go. Otherwise, if they give me like the baton and say, help us, we're not sure, we want to get married on the beach, we want to get married at the gazebo, we want to get married on the terrace, we want to get married on a cliff, my expertise just starts, my blood just starts running because this is what I do. I'm a specialist. And so what happens is the bride and the groom, they're able to build their own website. They're able to send out their emails, all their information to their family members and friends. They then contact me and I take care of their needs, their travel needs, accommodations and all. I also put together a wedding package or packages for the bride and groom, the entertainment and all. I schedule everything for them, whether they want a civil wedding, if they want a traditional wedding, Catholic wedding, if they want a symbolic ceremony. I go through all the requirements, whichever country they choose. My brides travel to Jamaica to get married. They travel to the Bahamas, Barbados, Tahiti, Asia, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. There's just tons of regions that I booked in Mexico. And they're able to have that day, their dream day. No bride should be stressed, and no bride really has the time or the nerves to put together their own wedding. So I let all my brides know that this is a stress-free experience when they let me take on all of their stress. And let me tell you, sometimes it is stress. Not just saying bridezilla. People use that pretty freely nowadays, but it's a lot of other things that are involved. The stress level off of the bride, the groom, and the family. This is what I do. I'm a specialist at it. I love it. And sometimes it gets a little bit stressful for me, but if you're going to come here and shop here, then I have to make it a good experience for you. So here's where you come. You stop and you shop for the weddings. We have a wedding planner. We have clergy. We have the entertainment. We have the travel department. We have everything all in a ball of wax, just waiting for you. We book cruises. We book vacation trips. We also do fundraisers for you. We put together fundraisers for you if you have a church organization, if you have a social club, or just reunions, family members and friends, what have you. So you know what, I just want to thank you, really thank you for joining me and sitting in with me, and that I'm able to share with you my business. It means a lot to me. And trust me, you do deserve to have someone to give you special treatment. We're reliable, we're dependable, we're committed, and something that I have to say over and over and over again. We have excellent client care service. Take care. I'm Forte Carter. You can reach our office at 323-938-1352. You can visit our website. It's very simple and easy. It's my name, www.fortecarter.com. Thank you so much, and hope to see you soon. Goodbye.